Hey YouTube. Hey, so we're gonna do this moving along with the top down days are here in charge. I gotta get the rest of it off here, be even nicer. But quick just some thoughts on the exercise everybody's been going through. I think it's been a lot of great discussion with everybody on the potential EMP scenario, and all that's entailed. A lot of the good discussion on the different things that could happen and what it means to different people. It is a different scenario for everybody. Everybody's going to be in a different pickle depending on where you are at that place in time. And I think hopefully everybody's went over and checked out Steve at Corsair Trainers original videos and what he did. And some of the other channels, Delaware Patriot did a couple of VRs to it, and West Wind Survival. I'm not sure who I've missed that else has done it, but that's the ones I've caught. And if you go to Steve's videos, hopefully they're linking them over there in his comments to build the discussion. And it's been really good stuff. But one thing I want to mention about in a lot of the comments I've got, and just caution everybody, you can break your preparedness goals, all right? Everybody gets it, right? You can break whatever preparedness efforts you have done in a snap. Like, you can dream up a scenario and break everything that you've done, no problem. It's not difficult to think worst case. EMP in this situation is worst case enough. So if you're ever going through that thought exercise with somebody, like what Steve's putting out there with these scenarios, he's giving you little tidbits of things to check about your preparedness and things to do. Just go with that. Don't try to build more agony upon it, because yeah, it's gonna be bad enough the way it is. It'd be like talking about your security, and all of a sudden you're like, well, somebody has armored up a killdozer, ran through your perimeter, and a platoon of people come running through. You've broke your security plan. Yeah, sure, I can do that. That's not a problem. I can break your security problem with many different scenarios, but go with the problem that's presented and go with it to really test and find fine points. It's better to go through a long progression in an event and go on a variety of things that could happen than to go to this 0 to 60 mentality where, you know, the Chinese are falling from the sky. What, you're not prepared for this? Well, yeah, duh. Most of us aren't. 99% of us aren't. No matter how much people like to brag, you know, you're not ready for the worst case. And like this EMP scenario, yeah, we're not ready for an EMP totally. Unless you're totally off grid and totally shielded, everybody's going to have problems. And that's the whole part of this thing, is to work through the problems that are presented. Not every single problem that could potentially be out there. Like somebody brought up nuclear fallout. Well, we don't know if it's an EMP, how the power outage happened, but everything's out. So just go with the scenario. Just work with what's presented. That way you don't get offside kitty wampus on the rest of the scenario and worrying about things that aren't presented. This is the worst thing in so many exercises I've been in. People have a tendency to want to break the whole exercise by just giving the worst case, and like, you know, cats and dogs are falling out of the sky and everything like that, and it's not beneficial. You have the right of way, lady. Yeah, you have the right of way. Yeah, there you go. All right, glad you figured it out. But don't break your scenario by overthinking it, and especially if somebody is giving you a scenario like what Steve's doing. It's an excellent way to really go through bits and pieces and things that he's thought of and address it on your end. That way you don't automatically go to, well, I can't do this. Well, don't worry about what you can't do. Focus on what you can do and work through it. And focus on what you're given to worry about, because there's enough to worry about. So just some thoughts on that. It's been really good. Hopefully Steve said he'll do more on this. It's getting a lot of good traction. And it really just goes to show too that there are so many different variables and scenarios for everybody. Like what Wayne was putting out there about his community and what he has to worry about, you know, and who's going to be available and possible security actions and stuff. Like, yeah, right, exactly. It's way different than my problems. I know Wayne appears to have many more problems than I have. I'm glad I'm not in his position. I've been there, done that, where Wayne's at. But just some words there, folks. Hope you enjoyed the top down. Was it Wednesday today? Top down Wednesday, rolling through. So y'all have a good day. We'll see you on the back end somewhere on somebody else's videos. Have a good day. Live free.